Hey folks, Prepper Princess. So if you want to step up your prepping game with all of the products I support, go visit prepperprincess.com. My new website, again, it's prepperprincess.com.
Hello friends and subscribers, this is Prepper Princess. So today I wanted to go over my future financial predictions. I am not a psychic and I can't be sure what's coming, but here are some of the things that I have noticed throughout the last year, and here are some of the things that I think are going to be coming up because of the things that I've been seeing. So let's start first with the economy. So if you guys have noticed, there are retail companies closing left and right all over the place. And we have had flooding in the Midwest, which is, in my opinion, come October, November, and December, is going to greatly increase the price of food. So what does that mean for us? That means that if you are not already a saver, not already living frugally, it's going to be a lot more expensive for you and your family to eat. I think that for those of us who already live on a budget, the most important things that I think that you should be learning about now, because winter is coming, you should be learning about how to cook with the absolute basics. I'm talking about rice, beans, potatoes, onions, carrots, how to make soups and stews, how to bake your own bread using minimal ingredients to keep your family fed, full, and happy throughout the winter. The meat prices, in my opinion, are going to double or possibly triple. That's just because of so many herds of cattle that were unfortunately decimated during the flooding. Also pork and poultry lost a lot of chickens. The prices of chickens or eggs, I believe, are going to double, along with pork as well. So if you're paying $3.50 for a pack of bacon, you're likely going to be paying $7 for a pack of bacon in the coming months. Again, that's you'll start seeing it October, November, December, if you're not already seeing it at your supermarket now. When it comes to the economy, I think that because of the high increase in food costs, we're going to see a lot of restaurant closures, which is going to lead to a lot of unemployment. It takes a lot of people to make a restaurant work. It takes managers, hosts and hostesses, takes waiters, waitresses, cooks, cleanup crew. So we're going to see a lot of higher unemployment rates. The issue that we're having with finances, with quantitative easing and lowering interest rates, that hurts savers like us. So when people lower the interest rates, it helps people to accumulate debt. So that means there's going to be lower interest rates on mortgages and on car loans, student loans. Those interest rates are going to be lower, which is going to help people get into larger amounts of debt. But for people like us who are savers, the interest rates on our savings accounts are going to be so low that most people are going to believe that they're going to be forced into investing their money in the stock market. That's going to lead to a bubble in the stock market, which is going to not collapse, but it's going to correct itself to get back to normal levels. That's going to probably happen within the next year. The prices of gold and silver, I believe, are going to continue to increase in value. Right now, I believe it's at $1,400 to $1,500 per ounce. It's probably going to raise up to $1,800 to $2,000 per ounce. I'm not a huge proponent of investments in golds like ETFs. I don't even have that much in hard assets in gold. But if you are into gold and silver, then now is likely going to be your time to buy. And in 6 months, you can sell it for a profit. 6 months to a year, you can sell it for a profit. So what does this mean for us? This, in my opinion, I think that if you are in debt, it is best to be out of debt completely by the time winter comes. If you can't do that, make some phone calls, get your interest rates lowered on your credit card, transfer them to 0% balances, and pay them off as quickly as possible. Car loans. The car industry is not doing well. Typically, people will replace their car every 4 years, and it appears that people are keeping their cars longer. I don't think that that is a bad thing. Honestly, I think that that's a good thing. It means that our cars have become more technologically reliable and we're able to hold on to our vehicles for a lot longer than we used to be able to do in the past. But at the same time, car manufacturers, it takes a lot to make a car. Steel and welding, parts creation, salesmen, car dealerships, cleaning crews at the car dealerships. Again, I think that a lot of people are going to be cutting back at these places, and a lot of people are going to be laid off, which is not a positive prospect. We want high employment rates. We don't want low employment rates. And as you know, a lot of people nowadays are either underemployed or have taken themselves out of the employment market completely. So the numbers that you're seeing, 4 to 10% unemployment rate, are no longer accurate. They've changed the way that unemployment is shown to the public, and everybody is saying, everything's great, everything's good, and really it's not nearly as good as the media is having you believe. The media does, in fact, work for parts of the government. So they're giving you the news that they want you to hear so that you will continue to spend, continue to accumulate debt, and continue on this spiral to keep the economy going. So in my opinion, that is what I think is going to happen in the next 6 to 12 months. I think that it's very important that you get out of debt. I think it's very important that you practice creating frugal meals at home, not just potatoes. Potatoes can do a million different things. You can have them baked, fried, you can do dehydrated potatoes, you can make hash browns. You can really change up the flavors with potatoes, and it is one of my favorite basic foods. I do highly recommend Quaker oats. You can also add granola. You can buy granola in bulk. I'm not talking about grape nuts or cereal, things like that, but you can make your own cereal using flavored granola and Quaker oats, which is a really, really economic, cheap breakfast. And making soups, stews, working with potatoes can do really well for lunch and dinner. So I hope that this has helped. I hope that you will take this video seriously and just realize that winter is coming, and we all need to prepare. As money savers and as preppers, we need to be prepared. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.